great idea. We were surprised. Sometimes fonts have weird numbers. Tell it to stop being weird. Do I have small caps of? Small cap. Place is that? I can try and guess what this font is, but I don't think it's really that necessary. Probably does need to be a little. I'm not sure if there's an adjustment I can make for small caps. Probably not. The small cap bigger. Set this to 140. I'll leave the big one. Yeah, if we finish up too quickly, I'll play around to arrive. Builder. I don't know if my client has the 24-hour contact, but he said copy the signs and him the proof. I don't think it's really a typical practice to keep it 20 unless it's a cool thing. And that'll save me from oopsies later. All I have to do, put his logo on it, top and bottom. Done. Easy. The other project I had was Chow Wan. Chow wanted smokestacks in the Minecraft flavor, which I was thinking about AI generating, but I could probably take somebody's build. This is just going to be a little PNG for him to something for Joe Jax, since he's our industry boy. Like that's something I would build. And I think the perspective I want. You can't really tell what that is though. Something like this is a little better maybe. You get the textures at least. I think we're going with this. We'll clean up the just a little. I had a thought the other day about where my extra 20% is going. Not extra 20%. Because somebody was talking to me about work-life balance stuff. They said all work, no play is... All work, no play is bad. Out. Which is fair. But then I kind of thought about it. And it's like, I have play. I kind of drew it out to like 20, 80%. 80% is work or working out or what you might call grinding, studying, working towards stuff. If I remove... Move to this with the... Have like the most... My idea is to paint a little like soft round edge there and then try and sharpen the mask. Or I could actually... Maybe that would work. Pixelate. Yeah. That's better. Good enough. This is just gonna be Americo's talking head. Okay. So that was that. I also need to do a pug because I wanted to change or like have a backup of my talking head as a pug. But like a Glorp one, if y'all are a follower of Glorp. This might be the... We'll do it like that. Can I play with channels here? These are locks. For my sake, I just want to play with channels a little more. Okay, so this dog doesn't really have any green on him. I will have to... do a saturation. Purple. I don't much care for it. That though. There we go. I could Photoshop something on here. Firefly thinks alien antenna, like. That's awful. I hate that. Those are just rods. I hate whatever glossy thing. Orb on top end. Not glossy. I don't know why it became glossy. I don't really like that. That makes me feel a kind of way. Okay. Try without that. If not, I just find some PNG alien. That's closer. It's really about what's funnier to look at. The off-center ones or the equal ones. If it's tiny, I think this is going to be better. And we'll have to give it another saturation thing. Rasterize that layer. Let me flatten this layer. Apply the mask. Remove that background. And then we're going to make it green. A little tricky just because my tool, that weird angle. Yeah, I titled this Stream a Day of Giving just because I ended up working for people today that were very oddly, like unusually in need. Not really in need. They didn't ask. I have this really troublesome habit that I won't try and help someone if they don't ask. I'm trying to get over that. I don't know why I do that. I'm not proactive in giving. I don't know why that is. Therapy time, guys. Why is that? Why might somebody have trouble giving when not asked? That's good. Looking at did I have any other jobs today? Gotta go check the mail. I got a call from a guy in Tennessee that he had sent me some stuff. This is an old Marine type guy that was like, he wants me to do layouts for his Pearl Harbor Remembrance magazine. He's like, I got these photos, I got these writings on a flash drive, I'll go ahead and send them to you. And I was like, okay, send them to my email. It's like, no, I'm putting them in the mail. So I have to like look for that in the mail now. Because he didn't quite grasp using the computer, which is fine. We'll make it work, but it's just gonna add a couple steps in. I think this is really all the design work that I had. Unless I want to... Let me see. Let me go here. So, to keep up with my Instagram, kind of just ask ChatGPT for a thing, like a prompt, and then I make something for it. And a lot of it is just like reposting. So after the offer post, I just kind of ask ChatGPT, what post am I going to make tomorrow? But if I was actually on top of things and did them the day before, like I should. Post that agitates a costly problem. Yeah. Outdated menus lose sales. I've been hitting up menus a lot lately. It's surprising I haven't done anything on stream, but people are just like so demanding that it comes out quickly. That if I'm not home, then I'm not streaming it. This is actually a big pain point for restaurants because people get busy and then they wait too long to update their prices, and every day they're losing money. But I also feel like this is a pain point. Outdated menus are a pain point. But we'll update the menus and then they won't update their point of sale, or like the checkout stuff, the electronic stuff. So it's like their menus say this much and they might manually type it in, but the receipts or whatever may not reflect that, or if somebody's not trained properly on manually entering something, they're still losing money because they're going off the menu. Running business is hard. It's a lot of little things. Okay, if customers can't read your menu fast, they leave. I kind of had that issue the other day because the new Thai place just opened up. And I was like so excited for Thai food. And it was okay. It was overpriced for what it was, but it was good. At least. But I was so tired. This was after work that I came and tried to hit him up. And I was so tired that flipping through their menu, it was like Vietnamese dishes and a little bit of a description, but their menu had been printed a little blurry, and I didn't really understand some of the Vietnamese phrasing. So it was just like a wall for me to hit. I was just like, tell me, John. Her name was John. John, please, just tell me what I want to eat. I want something spicy before I get my tooth ripped out. Because I'm not allowed to have spicy food now that my tooth is out. John, tell me what I want, John. But yeah, if you can't read the menu, you're not going to have a good time. And as a business owner, if your customers aren't having a good time, they won't buy anything. Show cluttered, outdated example. Show clean, redesign. Not a restaurant specific swap menu for flyers, whatever. Okay, so I need to design a bad menu, which I probably have already. I actually have one in mind. We have this donut place that their menu is a little rough. This is also a Cambodian, an Asian man. I don't think he's Thai. I think he's Cambodian. I want to say I remember that because I did ask him where he's from because he travels a lot. But his menu in particular is not exciting for a donut breakfast place. It's like white with Helvetica text on it. I should redesign his just as a favor to him because he's really funny. He's really nice. Like it is easy to read like quickly because it's just text on white, but it is not clear what direction it's leading. Okay, man, I want to do that, but I don't want to like get locked into a project, because let me show you if I have it. I probably have it here. Oh boy. sort. I don't think it's gonna. Hard. Asleep. Sorry, I'm nothing. Helvetica. Oh no, don't do that. I fucked up. I corrected to the wrong font. Find replace font, Helvetica bold, Helvetica. Wrong with Helvetica is that it's been reproduced so many times. Never the same title installed on different machines. Yeah, so this is what his menu. Not that it was his fault or my fault or anything. We just wanted something basic. And I think that week I had just been rushed. He doesn't even have like. I do like this about Asian businesses, especially in America. They don't have like business names. They just write in the biggest letters they can what they sell. So this place is just fresh donut and breakfast. Very clear. You know like immediately what you're looking at when you pass it by. This is just for my post. For the content. Maybe big. I can be like, here's the basic menu. Do a little research, like donut color. Like this is what I'm used to seeing. Specific donut shop brand, whatever that is. Kind of stuff. Why does that say grow up on it? Pop donut. Yeah, stuff like that. But this also, the colors are nice, and if you can produce those colors, that's cool. Still feels a little like basic. Somehow, this is nice. I like that. Somehow donut joints feel overdone. I don't know if I would pair this with black, at least in the menu. I like it on the chat boxes, but it looks a little too dark here in the text. Like it's more demanding than the actual item. Yeah, it's just a round font. Good pictures. This is the kind of part, like, for a designer where you could just play around and sandbox it. I don't have to, like, design an actual brand here. I just need to design a menu that looks interesting. If I can pull this back. Streamlabs has the like underrated logo. You never find it. I kind of like that pink one. This one. So let's try and go that direction. Print off. Can't delete black. These need to be. Oh. Well, they don't have to. I just immediately backtracked. It's gonna be posted to Instagram, so they actually don't have to. I have it. I have it. We're not doing Helvetica anymore. Rid of that. I do like Cubano. Never get to use Cubano because it's too unserious. It might be perfect for this. Rotate. Is that so quirky? I can tilt it. My professor in college told me this tool right here, skew, false italic. He told me that was a type crime a long time ago. Because I used it to create false italics, which is what it's for. But he didn't want me doing that yet. He's like, that's type crime. Just trying to give it done. All of this is gonna have to be round. Fox is good. That's not what I thought it was. I don't know anything. Aten's okay. Oh, why? But I want to put bleed. Makes me feel. A firefly photo of nuts, food photography, chocolate. Oh, we use Gemini. Oops. Fine. It just uses my credits to do that. Oh no, it must be no, I switched it. Oh boy, that'll work. Those are donuts. Best as one can tell. I need like top down guy that have been chosen. Cut. Oh, I guess apply the layer. Cut. That guy. Cut. Pink's not gonna go. Well, if I use it off the... Thinking of layering it on the background. If I export, is that gonna export thing? Oh, that's clean that layer up. Effect. I want to put it on this. Lately, I've been doing. I guess that's. Oh, this is good. All this is good. Good enough. Let me send this stuff to Chow while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Oh no. This is probably gonna be. Back, stock photo of house-made coffee beans. Iro. Up. Aiming. And if I had a logo for this place, this imaginary place, I would put it on the. I don't know if it matters that I have the lid on there. It is more important that I have the brand on there though. Let me go to Illustrator. Get a big old doodad. Go to this, generate vectors. Brand, logo. Emblem, logo. Donut, shop. Size. Go for like those retro. Cartoon. Animation range. Yeah, again, I'm not going for like clean or time consuming. Need it to look better than the very low bar that was already there. Then whenever my client comes back, I'll probably pitch this to him and see if he likes it. Last I heard he was going to the UK. This one's not bad. A little weird because it looks like a face covered in cream. I kind of like this one better. Like how it says established 1932. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Cause... Yeah, lost the steam, but that's okay. Carry on. Probably not really going to come through the overlay because the logo is black. I have this layer on top that will carry over like lighting and some of this water stuff. But it won't really come through anyway because the logo is black on. Whereas over pink, you can kind of see that shadow there. You see that shadow? That's why I get paid the big bucks. Yeah. Guess that's fine. Merge layers, merge this one too. Quick export. Call it coffee fee. I'm sad about the white cup, but it's gonna go underneath stuff. No, I know I said I'm trying hard, but cup looks so sad. I should also do this with the pen tool. Carry on. I probably actually should have done this with a pen tool now that I think about it. I cannot make the... I just want to add a little accent here. Select path, make selection. Where'd that? No, overlay, multiply. Then we'll select this, mask that. That's what I'm... It's not amazing, but it is just something to make it more interesting. Merge layers, quick export. Coffee, send it. Now we have a secondary accent color here. So instead of like the black in between those lines, I can use that accent color that's a little less heavy. Okay, so these are still linked. Question is, how do we do it so where it makes sense? Another problem with this guy's menu is that a lot of text on it. Boy, do we have character styles here? I do. Bono. This is all at. With that, place that with title. Go the backwards. Body or item. Call that item. Our title. I'm actually just gonna do everything. To reset some of these. Set these to auto 0 because it was formatted before. I just need to reset all those little details. Then I can name my title and enlarge those later. Our item size needs to be a little bit smaller, methinks. Go down to 12, go down to 10. 11. Instead of blue, this can be our accent color, purple. We need to add details for the style. Color doesn't fit. The real reason this is hard to read is because there's no spacing. Make these titles a little bigger. I want them to be really big, actually. Up. Roll this up. Anyway, I can make onions, tomatoes, jalapenos. if the font has a buildy in ya. Good. Onions, tomatoes, jalapenos, bell peppers, and toast or biscuit. That's your choice of I don't like to have a one word hanging off on the end. If there's just one word on that last line, that is a no-no for the balance, well-being of the world. And when I finish this, I'm gonna have to go row. Rowing has been kicking my ass like nobody's business. Like it makes me miss weights. I'd rather run miles all day than now that I know the horror of rowing. Oh man. Third. I don't want that slash. Slash is not classy. I don't really want it to take up 2 lines. I locked it. We might need to make body a little smaller. Too much body to go around. I'll probably remove the dots. How much under Sam? I'd have to just cut some. That kind of defeats the brute. It's like if it was an actual menu redesign that I was doing for a client, I can't get rid of items. The whole point is to design it. I need like even this much room. I'm picky. Yeah, it's probably going to be something like this. Shrimp a pop, and what kind of breakfast place is this? Serving shrimp out here. A very Texan thing to do. Have shrimp with your breakfast. At your breakfast joint. Get your donuts and shrimp. And I don't really like this in pink, but would I try it? I feel like it just makes the menu harder to read. I think it'll be okay. Maybe when we have these lines like this, we give it a little more space. Not even both lines, just this. Not bad. We might move the coast up there. Just for room's sake. Doesn't really make sense up here, but it doesn't really make sense here at all. So it's okay. What Chow is doing out there. Might add an omelet or something down there, or a shrimp. And shrimp is on the menu. A really weird menu. I've pretty much always had, not trouble, but medium with this client. Just because they're picky to have everything that's here on the menu. They want it in a certain order, so it's just like making it fit in a way that makes sense has always been the real trick. And I think this edit just makes it easier to read what the difference between these items are. Because they're all served with the same stuff. I don't know why there's not a like a your choice of da 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 da. Is your toppings options. Also, like burgers for breakfast. I thought this was a breakfast place. That's kind of like the story of every small business making food. As a local convenience, you just kind of have a little bit of everything to please everyone. But then you end up not shining at like half the things. You're just kind of that place to stop at. Okay, so we need a burger. Need an omelet. A really weird fish place. Or like a really weird breakfast place. I think we're good. If I go to the character styles and make it one tap bigger, is that going to destroy everything? Not everything. Why is the bacon cheeseburger over the bacon or under the double bacon? I feel like this skips the order of operations. You should go from your basic bacon cheeseburger to your bacon burger to bacon cheeseburger to double bacon cheeseburger. It's the natural progression, the natural evolution line. What do I know? If I make that purple. The thing is the subtext is subtitles are purple. I just feel like there should be another step of hierarchy here. Color or size. I make that purple. Purple has more weight. I don't know if color I'm fairly certain I can assign with the styles. I should have done that. And go back. Did this the opposite way. Styles, items, color, this one. Didn't change anything. Cause I changed the prices, but I wanted those to be black. Getting rid of all this width, repeating width every time. Ding. Okay. Let's say 2 eggs and fried pork chop. Yeah, the purple is just easier to read. Especially when it's broken up like that. I'm hoping to avoid this situation where it's just a block of purple. But it is okay. If nothing else, I could actually do the cop out. That. Then we make this white text. Just like that. We're getting there. Don't worry, I'm not overdoing it again. Keeping it simple. Okay, I just need a picture of an omelet or maybe a burger. Stock photo of breakfast omelet, egg, bacon or sausage, egg, bacon and sausage, blank, brown. Yeah, who's making a sausage with slices? I'm being really picky about this. I would dice my sausage. I would not present sliced sausage in a breakfast omelet. Anybody? And that's also like so much. It's fine. Whatever, I'm not gonna. I tried to be picky. Didn't work. Didn't work. Background. Quick export the PNG. Let sign here. Give me the Oats brother. First that. And hide it behind Poking Gates head out like hello. I'm omelet. What else we got on it? Eggs, breakfast, sandwiches. We could do a BLT. Bed. Photo. LT sandwich. Food. Photography. Background. Yeah, just something like that. I could probably just put that in as is. Looks like that background. If I was being real picky, I'd good enough. It's not like perfect, but I think it's mostly how it's written. Like this sandwich situation, I would just put like choose your toppings. In fact, I might just. I might just do that because it's repeated every time. It really doesn't need. Put that up here.
Managing multiple credit cards can feel like you have 50 extra mental tabs open.
Don't even get me started on credit cards.
Remember which card earns what? Is it points, miles, cash back?
You shut up. So PayPal charged me twice. Because of autopay. I guess I paid my balance down too close to the day where autopay kicks in. And so I paid my balance down. It was 0. And then autopay came and was like, hey, here's your statement balance paid. And so they basically double dipped my bank account, which kind of sucks. Not the end of the world, thankfully, but was not what I expected to happen when I paid my balance. Being wasted. Yeah, so that's actually, I have to go explain to my bank now why my account is lower than usual. Which is fine, we're just transfer some money, but they're gonna be like, hey, what's going on? But I have a credit on PayPal now. Mandatory spending. PayPal said so. It would. Delete all this stuff, because I don't like this setup at all. No reason each of these things on the list. I'll leave that there, I guess. And we'll put a burger there. Cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, onion. Honestly, I wish restaurants would put more into their food photography. Why is there lettuce on the bottom? Wrong. Yeah. Oh boy. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't realize how weird this donut place was before I looked at this menu. But it's okay. We still love them. I make that purple. Small. Do I still have my... I guess I never opened DLT. Now that I have the background on it, I need to remove the background. Link this. Relink. Okay, and then I need the logo on there. Is the logo something I had saved? That was it. Illustrator. Give me that. This is a terrible thing that no one would ever do. I want to crop the logo. Like, copy that, duplicate this, paste into. I guess I could do that on. It's gonna work like that. Yeah, there we go. You ever see a donut shop that had a foodborne illness? Warning for poultry seafood. I guess that's eggs. I guess that's not cool. Phone number would be there somewhere. Then we can put all, I guess. A website. Move this down. Much is for white. Good. Most definitely not. Donut. Not great. Better than it was. More interesting to look at least. I'll call it there. So I'll just post tomorrow. Old menu, new menu. It is the classic formula. But with that, I gotta head out to the gym because I drank all of my go juice a while ago. Not. Oh. JPEG. Well. Bing, bam, boom. Thank you for watching my longer than expected work stream. Okay. Brandon, that's it. See you later. Take care.